Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. This is my first time back in a kind of a while, and it's because of school. And the thing that I'm making a tier list on here today, and that's the UPS Cup Series. And I'm probably going to do a couple of these, but today I'm going to be reviewing the schemes that I ran during that year or made during Season 8. I lost the championship. I finished second, but I don't care. I won 5 races if you count the Clash win at the beginning of the year. I won a bunch of polls. I'm pretty sure I broke the record, but I'm not gonna brag since that was a bit controversial. But I'm just gonna quit talking. Let's get to doing this. Starting off with the Kroger promotional car. I'm gonna put it in the why did I even bother? This was the because at the beginning of season 8, not even before the season even started, I was re-signed to Southside, and I decided, hey, Kroger is going to be a sponsor, and that's going to be fun. I get to run a bunch of schemes. So I decided to make the promotional car, or what it was. It was going to originally run at the Clash, just because I didn't have any other ideas. But then things changed, and I ended up running King's Hawaiian. So the Kroger, just the Kroger sponsored car, has become abandoned. And I've still never ran it for a single race. It's just now been a promotional car. And these schemes are unused. And it's kind of blurry. Oh, the treetop car. I'm going to put it in the kind of bad tier. This was, for a long time, going to be the Clash car. And I don't know why, but when I made it, I was so proud of myself that I made it. But this was during an impulse where I made just a bunch of schemes for no reason. But well, yeah, for a reason, because I didn't want to deal with having to do a bunch of scheme making last second. But this one was probably say the worst in that time. But it was gonna run a race. I was kind of actually hyped up for it at the Clash, but then last second, I'm pretty sure 3 days before, I made a King's Hawaiian car, and that was the car that I ran. Now the Colgate car, I'm gonna put it also in the kind of bad tier. This one was going to run. Pretty sure this was gonna run this one was gonna run at Le Mans. But I ended up running WeatherTech. This one was going to then run, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I was also going to run at Homestead Road Course. No, that was also going to be WeatherTech. But this car was also during the impulse where I just made a bunch of random schemes because I just wanted to get them done and just have us a slate set out. I never ended up running it. It was going to run for another driver on Southside, but he didn't end up running it because I forgot the base of it, and then it just went all the crap. Oh boy, this one's coming up. The original Cinnamon Toast Crunch car. This was so bad, dude. I was so proud of this when I made this. I literally took it from a poster, not a poster, but just a logo with a bunch of random designs on it. And it was blue originally, so I just took the blue and ran with it. And it looked so horrible. This one was going to run at Rockingham. Actually, I didn't even have a race set out for it. I just had it made because I was going to run it at some point. But then my team owner said, why is it blue? And I was like, I don't know. And then I actually spent so much time just changing everything to white. Alright, now we can get on to the schemes that I actually ran during the season. Starting off with the King's Hawaiian car, my first win in the season, because it's the first race of the season. It was the Clash. I really love this scheme. Even though the scheme was made about 3 days before the Clash, 4 days, I don't know. This was I loved the scheme so much, because the orange really was kind of... I love orange, just as a color in general. But this was also kind of, I mean, I did it like with a couple. I think I did it with like one other car, but I did like a chrome number because I figured out how to do that, and it really like helped the scheme. I don't know what other people think, but honestly, it's it's up there for my favorite schemes of the season. That's it with the Kings of Wine car. Ooh, the Red Bull car. Oh, this was an up and down. Even though it only ran 2 races, Daytona and Charlotte. I finished nearly dead last at Daytona for the 500, but then won at Charlotte in the playoffs. I love this scheme. I just love Red Bull cars in general. That's why I already am making some for season 9, the upcoming season. This car, for a long time, was in my mind the best scheme that I had made, at least for the season, because it wasn't during the impulse. It was after I made the Kroger promotional car. But it was really awesome because I took it from NR 2003 car. I didn't take the base. I didn't use the base. I just used a bunch of stuff for Pixlr. But I kind of referenced it off that because the NR 2003 car looked awesome. So I took it off that, and then it kind of looked pretty good on that. So it was a really good car. Even wanting it. That's it for that car. The Javalia car, I'm gonna put this in meh. Ran at Atlanta, but that was kind of the first controversial race of the season. Oh boy, it was a horrible race, but in my opinion, I genuinely, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it up to like it. This scheme was, even though to others they really really hated it. This was probably one of my couple favorites, even though it was like I, even though it was like kind of bland. Really, even though it ran one race, I genuinely love it. I'm gonna probably make another, but I just don't know when. I don't know where I finished at Atlanta in this car, but I actually kind of liked it. And I'm gonna move it back down to meh, but I still like this scheme. The Dasani car, my goodness, if I only ran this longer. I'm gonna put this in, I like it. This was the second scheme that I used the chrome numbers for. This was ran at Las Vegas, but the thing is, I did not run Las Vegas, at least for a long time. I was at a bar, well, I wasn't drinking, no, but I was eating food there since bar food's kind of tough. This, oh my god, dude, I wish I only ran about 3 laps, and that was like really my first race I missed all season. This scheme, if only I was smart enough to like say no, then I would have probably ran this race and ran that car. But it was probably one of my couple favorites that I ran. It was obviously based off a Busher car. This one was actually last second as well. I was gonna run Fish Delicia at that race, but then I ended up switching to Dasani last second. All right, next up, the Oikos car. I'm gonna put it in meh. This ran at Sonoma. Was originally gonna run at Charlotte, but then that ended up being Red Bull. This scheme, I want pole at Sonoma. This scheme, there's just not much going on to really like have it be good. But this was like, I'm pretty sure this was one of the like, this was the second scheme I used like the big like beefy logos to have on the side. So that was kind of a plus, but just the downside is that it's bland. There's like not really much going on, but it like sometimes like having it a bit bland is kind of good, and it makes it like pretty good. So that's it for the Oikos car. No, the actual Cinnamon Toast Crunch car that ran, I'm gonna put this in. Why did I even bother with its blue one? Even I noticed last second when I was running the scheme, and I was like, oh my gosh, this kind of looks bad. This was, I don't think it was worst, but it was probably near down there. Both the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cars were so horrible that I said, hey, I'm gonna run Cinnamon Toast Crunch at Rockingham, but like a day before the race, I was literally gonna make a new scheme because I did not want to run that Cinnamon Toast Crunch car, but I did. And it was at the worst race of the season, probably next to Richmond. Oh, dude, I just don't like it. It was just, both the blue and white Cinnamon Toast Crunch cars were just such a mess, dude. They did not sit with me well. All right, next up, the Kleenex car. Finally, a good scheme. I'm going to put this in Love It. Ran at Dominion, and even in real life, when Busher and Priest ran the Kleenex car, I loved it, dude. That's why I kind of made the scheme. It was because I really loved the looks of the cars. I love the dark blue on the scheme. I don't have a picture of it because I just didn't have a picture of it. I ran this at the championship race, but I mean I came up short. Yeah, this scheme was so awesome. I just loved having it, just right there. I just loved it a lot. I mean I'm probably repeating myself like 400 times. This scheme, I'm pretty sure wasn't like that special, like in terms of like statistics, since I was kind of mid when I ran it. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about the Kleenex car. Oh no, the John's Demolition Derby car that I ran at a one-off at Bristol. I'll put this in kind of bad. This is a tribute. Well, not really a tribute, but since my grandfather's side of the family does a bunch of Demolition Derby stuff, I decided to reference it off one of their cars. So I decided to do that with the John's Demolition Derby car. And it's like spray painted blue, like a bunch of like it looks like a bunch of stuff was just spray painted on there. I won, and this was my first official win of the season for that counted towards real points. It was but I won pole, then won the race. It was very, even the win was awesome, but just the scheme in general did not like sit well with a bunch of people. I really don't know what to say about this one. It's just kind of like just down there. The WeatherTech car, I'm gonna put it in like it. This one, I guess this is kind of like, hey, you didn't make this, but I did ask my team owner for the base of it because I hit the WeatherTech driver on our team decided. I mean, he decided to switch to dark matter. I'm pretty sure this was actually going to be the race that he was going to run dark matter, but he just didn't show up. He ran dark matter at Bristol, and that just became his sponsor really for the rest of the season. So then I took WeatherTech at Le Mans, and I ended up winning, but my team owner kind of puts parentheses around that since it was really controversial. But that was back-to-back wins, at least for points races. It was actually kind of up there with my favorite schemes. It was going to run Homestead Road Course, but it got switched last second. Overall, I love that scheme a lot. All right, our first. Actually, no. I guess I'll have it as like my first out of 3 throwbacks. This was a throwback to my I joined the series when it was in season 3, so it was a really this was when we didn't even have like side templates for our schemes. It was an Oreo car with a 2311-23. So I just kind of went off that to run it at Auto Club. I'm pretty sure I might have won pole at that race. I really do not remember. It hurts to say, but compared to the other schemes on this list, I'm going to put in kind of bad. This was the first, but overall, I kind of liked it. But, like, compared to, like, actually, I'm going to put it in meh. It was the first time that I took off the side template that we had and, like, you put blocks instead of using, like, a side template to use schemes for. Because it brought back, like, kind of originality. It was, I mean, yeah, one-off race, but I don't know. It's kind of just right there. Oh, boy! This was probably one of the, like, couple best finishes of the season. with this car. The Wonder Bread car. Love it, dude. I love this scheme. Me and my team owner, actually me and my teammates, just in general, decided to run Talladega Nights cars. So he ran a green one. Yeah, very descriptive. But I ran a Ricky Bobby car, and actually, I'm pretty sure in both of the races that we did, actually 3 of the races that we did a one-off, like a pair of schemes, we ended up going 1-2. So the Bristol, we had both John's Demolition Derby cars, the Wonder Bread and I forgot what it was car, and Farm Rich and Tropicana. You guys probably won't get it, but it was really awesome to run, and it actually ran 2 races, Talladega and Eldora. Really awesome altogether. Now we can move on to the next one. Just the regular base McDonald's car. I'm gonna put this in like it. This scheme was originally made for my own team, or at least not my own team. It was like a sister team of Southside. It was ES2. It originally had 3 different drivers, yet it didn't even make it. It didn't even run race 1. I'm pretty sure it didn't even run until I actually ran it at Chicagoland. Just a regular McDonald's car. I really loved it. I ran it at Chicagoland. I'm pretty sure I finished 3rd, and that was my team owner's. I'm pretty sure he also won back to back. I actually am. It was like also another one of those schemes that had like a big logo, but this one was also like kind of like very simple. But I just used it from the other cars because I didn't really want to, because I had it on a Pixlr save, so I just decided, hey, why not I just use this to make a new scheme that I've been wanting to run. So that's kind of the story behind this. Oh, the Dr. Pepper card. I'm gonna put this in meh. I really like the Dr. Pepper car. I really love Dr. Pepper in general, but just the scheme was just bland. But I love the color, just a plain, like, kind of dried out red. I like it a lot, but it just didn't look that good. I like the scheme, but I just didn't look that good, just from like a regular standpoint. I finished 2nd in this car at Chicago Street Course. I'm probably gonna make changes for it for season 9. Oh, the Farmer's car. I like it. This was. I don't like the Homestead Road Course race. I sold that race so hard, leading on the last lap, then just sold the finish altogether, and sold most laps led. I won pole for that race, and you know what? I guess I'll discuss this. Me and my team owner, I don't know if you even know him, Millennium Force. He's I don't even think you guys would get it. He said, "Hey, you forgot your juice," and then he spit out like orange juice, and then it froze at the perfect time. So we took a screenshot, and it was pulp. So we decided to do a Tropicana and Farmer's duo, since he was also saying, I'm a cheese stick. So I decided to go with Farm Rich, and we ended up finishing 1-2 in that race as well. It was really actually, like, this was a pretty good scheme, like, in my general opinion. I actually liked it. It will probably run again. The Fish Delish car, I'm gonna put it in meh. It's not because I hate it. It's just because we've been using the same car for just like a while, and you can't really get rid of just that classic Fish Delish look. It's just the yellow and light blue. It just works well, but we've just used it for so long. I like it, but I just don't think it's like that good. And finally, the final one on this tier list, the Mac Tonight Bill Elliott 1994 throwback that I won at in Darlington. Gonna put it in love it. I don't know why I didn't pick this or Wonder Bread for my scheme of the year like candidate, but this was really like genuinely. I love this scheme a lot. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier since I had the classic McDonald's car already made. This scheme was awesome. And the throwback race, well, we had two throwback races. We had ones to our own in the series and then own to just like real life. So I did Bill Elliott and it was really awesome and I wanted a photo finish to a Joey Logano car of all things. This scheme was really good altogether, and I'm probably gonna run it again, at least just as like a regular car for next season. Anyways, here's the tier list. Um, I honestly really am proud of. I'm not proud of myself, but I, I think this is like a fair ranking, at least. Um, I mean, thanks for watching. If you even watched till this long, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button to make sure that I'm so popular. No, actually, thank you if you watched this far, and I'll probably see you in the next ranking or my Madden franchise. Bye bye.